Hello and welcome to Panther Report News. I'm Kevin Sanchez.
And I'm Tyrik, Wynn.
In the moment, I kind of felt like I was racially profiled for one, because all of us were African American females, and the way that the student handled the situation, like, it's not like we had drugs. We weren't doing anything hostile. We weren't doing anything to make that student call the police instead of just going down to the library front desk first. Like, I felt like I was completely embarrassed because, like I said, I had people texting and calling me. Like, I've never been in any type of trouble before, so I'm just embarrassed. And I had not only that one test, but another test the next day, and I'm spending like the rest of my evening kind of freaking out, like emotionally distraught.
Junior Kennedy Benjamin was studying with classmates when they were told to leave a library study room by about 5 GSU PD officers. Benjamin says a student allegedly also reserved the study room and was the one to call the officers. We've reached out to the university library for a comment on the situation and then confirmed that the police did arrive to the scene. I also asked about double reservations, but they declined for an interview. I'll bring you more on that story next week.
Students got into some friendly competition with Kennesaw State University for the blood drive. The drive was put on by the American Red Cross. Did you know that one donation of blood could save up to 3 lives? We turn to Panther Report's Destiny Elliot for more on this effort.
I like coming here. For one, the students are great. They always come and donate, and we need the blood.
The race to beat Kennesaw State continues as Georgia State students compete to donate the most blood to the American Red Cross.
Students made their way to University Commons proud to donate toward the cause.
My high school biology teacher was was an advocate for donating blood, and she explained that every single time you give blood, you save 3 people's lives.
I'm not a citizen of the United States. I'm actually an international student here, and I kind of want to give back to society a little bit for making, the United States a little bit more better. So this is my way of giving back.
After procedures, free t-shirts and snacks were rewarded to students.
Show how much Panthers bleed blue by joining the next challenge on October 23rd. I am Destiny Elliot for Panther Report News.
I know with campus and registration and dorming and all of that, it's very, you have to get on that quick. So I wasn't intending on actually living anywhere near Atlanta this school year, but things changed and I needed a place quick, and Westmar was the cheapest option available.
Students living at the Westmar student lofts have a range of opinions on the building. GSU sophomore Cesar Clavijo voices their concerns on maintenance and unreliable shuttles. Reporter Xavier Frith will have more on this story in the coming weeks.
Okay, so the commuter meal plans would be available in any of the retail dining spaces around campus, so that's like Chick-fil-A or the Panther Club or anything like that. And what it would be more like is, instead of meal swipes, you would have an active balance at the beginning of the semester that you can use those dollars on retail dining.
A commuter meal plan was on the table when SGA met for a Senate meeting late Thursday. Senators also discussed a new transportation, a library upgrade, initiatives for smoking on campus, and the Greenway to replace Cale Hall.
Speaking of smoking on campus, Tyrik, when was the last time you walked by the Smirkle?
The what?
So it means smoking circle, and this is what some students are calling the smoking area across from the library. Panther Report's Viviana Munguia spoke to SGA on what their approach is to what some see as an inconvenience.
Have you ever walked through Library Plaza and saw a group of students smoking? Unfortunately, the smoking tobacco free campus policy has not been fully enforced.
We've had trouble implementing it just because the policy says that's supposed to be implemented by students, staff, and faculty, and that you're supposed to give them like a courteous reminder not to smoke. But I mean, most students and staff are not going to go tell another student and staff to stop smoking.
This policy must be implemented by students, staff, and faculty.
It's an issue that has not only plagued the university for several years now, but it's also a hard issue to tackle.
Senator Kayla Thomas realized that this will be a difficult task, but is determined to find solutions.
One of the solutions that we've been looking at is talking with GSU police so that they can actually go ahead and begin enforcing the policy. Another thing we are looking at is advocacy. Actually, I am partnering with the Counseling and Testing Center for their November Great Smokeout initiative they're having. And so Really, we want people to stop smoking altogether.
Student Government Association will continue to fight for this policy to be enforced. Panther Report News will keep you updated with more information. From Library Plaza, I'm Viviana Munguia from Panther Report News.
For the days you want to kick back and watch a movie with popcorn, Cinefest has you covered. The student-run movie theater has everything from independent to action films. Reporter Kelsey Perkins has the latest on what Cinefest has popping up.
Ever wanted to check the latest and biggest movies at a better price? Well, it's time for you to check out Cinefest, located here at Student Center West. The Cinefest is a student-run movie theater through the Spotlight Program Board. The Cinema and Gaming Committee are in charge of selecting the movies to be screened. Staff members and students give their opinions and thoughts on the Cinefest.
I think students come to Cinefest because it's on campus, it's super convenient, obviously it's free. College students love free. And we also show a variety of movies that are fairly new, not brand new, but they're still not available on Netflix or Hulu.
I had some free time in between classes, so I just wanted to see what was going on.
Operating since 1991, the Cinefest showcases a variety of films that include documentaries, cult classics, foreign films, and my favorite, animation.
We get a good amount, between 30 and 50 usually per day, and we only operate Wednesdays through Fridays.
Admission is free with a valid Georgia State student ID, $3 for faculty and staff members, and only $5 for general admission. You can search for upcoming movies and showtimes on their Twitter and Instagram at GSU Cinefest. From Student Center West, I'm Kelsey Perkins for Panther Report News.
Well, National Voter Registration Day was this Tuesday. If you haven't already registered to vote, you can do so now at vote.org. It takes 2 minutes, and the deadline is October 9th.
But let's say you have to verify your registration status. You can also use vote.org, and that only takes 30 seconds. Thank you for watching another episode of Panther Report News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GSU PRN.
Also, subscribe down below and please let us know what you think in the comments. I'm Kevin Sanchez.
And I'm Tyrik Wynn. We'll see you next week.